back to my channel. So today I am 28 weeks pregnant, which means that I am officially 7 months pregnant, which is so crazy to me. So I basically only have 2 more months until my little baby comes. So I'm just so excited, and this is just flying by so fast, I can't believe it. A lot has happened this week, so I'm going to get right into the baby stats. So this week, baby is the size of a coconut, which is so crazy. It feels like a coconut made out of cement. He just feels so big. He weighs 2¼ pounds and is 15 inches long. And then there's a whole bunch of cool facts that I was reading about. Now the baby can blink, and he can also dream while having REM sleep, and REM sleep is rapid eye movement, I think, which is when you're dreaming. And this was so crazy, but the baby can cry now in utero, which is also like so crazy to me. And obviously, like, you can't like hear him, he's not like making noise, but he's like doing the facial expressions of crying, and I think his tear ducts are starting to release tears, so that's really crazy to me. But I was just thinking, like, oh my god, what if like you could just like hear him crying? That would be so crazy, which obviously you can't, but I don't know, me and Brendan and my mom were talking about it, and it was really funny. Like, what if we just all stay really quiet and he just starts crying? That'd be so crazy. So I don't know, I thought that was really interesting. And then I also read that he can start smelling things. So he's smelling like whatever's in the amniotic fluid, which is really crazy. So he's hitting a lot of milestones this week, which is so exciting, and I love reading all that kind of stuff. As for symptoms this week, I know that I've mentioned this before, but the swollen feet and ankles are back, and it's, oh my god, it just stinks, because I was doing really good for a while. I wasn't having any swelling, and then I took Benny, our dog, for like a 20-minute walk, and then I came back inside and my feet were like twice the size. I was like, oh my god, here we go again. So ever since that happened, my feet have like stayed pretty swollen, but it's almost like when I go to bed, they're swollen, and then when I wake up, they're like a little bit less swollen, and then as the day goes on, they just blow up again. But luckily it's been really warm out lately, so I've just been wearing flip-flops, and it's helped a lot with my swollen feet. And then another symptom is I've been having like dull cramping like in my lower abdomen. It's nothing like super painful or anything, it's just very dull, but I've definitely noticed it. And I've been thinking a lot about Braxton Hicks lately too, like when is that going to start? And I asked my doctor, and he said it can start anytime now. So I've been thinking a lot about that, but it's really just cramping that I've been having. It hasn't been like tightening yet, so I kind of have a feeling I'm not gonna get them until like later, but who knows. So I was having cramps, and then I'm still like congested nasally. I'll cough once in a while, but it's definitely not as bad as it was last week. If you watched my last video, I could like barely talk. I was so like congested and I sounded so bad, but it's definitely a lot better, thank God. But I'm still like a little nasally, if you can tell by my voice. Another symptom is crazy movement. He has been kicking me nonstop, and I love it. And there's been a couple of like really big kicks where I can literally, like, if I have like a blanket over my stomach, I can literally like see the blanket move. It's crazy. He is so strong, and it's like crazy, like a little tiny baby can do that. So it's really cool. I'm gonna try to get some movement on camera because it's like absolutely insane. And then of course, shortness of breath. I'm sure you can probably tell in every single one of my videos. What else is new? But I've definitely noticed it a lot recently, even just like walking like up and down the stairs, or walking anywhere, I'm definitely like wicked out of breath. Even just talking, I'm out of breath. So yeah, that's been a symptom that I've been having like all of my pregnancy. And then I've been like extra emotional lately. Like little things will definitely like set me off. I'm an emotional person anyway, but I've definitely noticed myself like crying over like stupid stuff that doesn't matter. So yeah, I'm definitely like starting to get those emotional hormones going right now, which is fine. But it's nice to be able to just blame it on being pregnant. Like, yeah, I'm just having a meltdown because I'm pregnant. So that's been going on too. And then as for other things this week, I talked about last week that I was going to take my 1-hour glucose test. So I took that, and then I got the call back, and they said that I was 140 and I was supposed to be 135. So I didn't pass, and I literally like bawled my eyes out. I was so upset because I'm like, what am I doing wrong? Like I'm not the type to like eat a lot of sugar. I've been very conscious of like what I've been eating and being careful of carbs too, and not even eating like super sugary like fruits or cereal or anything like that. Like I've been doing so good and eating lots of iron and rich foods. So when they told me that, I was like, what the heck? But of course I had to like Google everything, and there were so many people that were saying like they were 140 and they passed. So I don't know if it's just like my doctor's office has like a standard that's lower than everybody else. I don't know. But yeah, so I didn't pass. So I had to go in and do the 3-hour glucose test, which was so horrible. Which I kind of knew it was going to be bad, but basically what I had to do was fast, and then I went in at 8 in the morning and they took my blood, and then I had to drink the glucose drink again, and then every hour for 3 more hours they had to take my blood. And it is not easy to take my blood. They literally like had to take my blood in my hand, both of my hands, and she poked me like 3 times in my right arm, and I was just getting like so frustrated and so annoyed, and I'm like, I shouldn't even be doing this right now. Like, I don't know. I was so like just frustrated and hormonal, and I'm like, this is so not fun. So I'm waiting to get my results back on Monday. So I'll let you guys know. But I really feel like I'm going to pass because I don't know. I just feel like the first time was like a mistake or something. I don't know. But who knows? So that happened. It was kind of a bummer. I was super upset about it, but I guess we'll just have to wait to see on Monday, but I'm sure everything will be fine. So that happened, and then, oh, I hope everybody had a good Easter. I definitely did. It was just me and Brendan and my mom, and it was really quiet and nice, and I just wanted to relax this Easter. So that was really nice. And then the only other thing going on this week is I have another regular doctor's appointment on Friday. So they're just gonna do the same old stuff, take my urine and my weight, and measure my belly and all that. So I'm super excited for just my regular appointment, and I'm excited for the baby to come. I'm like, I don't know, I've kind of had a tough week this week, so I'm hoping that things start looking up and I pass my glucose test and everything is fine. So that is pretty much everything that's been going on with me. So now I'm going to show you my 28-week belly. All right, everybody, so here is my 28-week belly. I have grown so much this week, which I think is why I'm having such like crazy week, because I've been growing so much. So here is my, and please ignore my nails, they're not done, but here is my 28-week belly. I feel like between last week and this week I've grown so much. So here's from the side and the front. It looks like a basketball under there. Side side, in the front. I really feel like my belly button is never gonna pop out at this point, which is fine. But yep, so that is my giant 28-week belly. I can't believe how big I'm getting. I don't even want to know what it's gonna be like when I hit 9 months. But anyway, I just wanted to thank everybody for watching my videos and subscribing and commenting. And if you could please leave a comment on suggestions for other videos that I can do, because I feel like I should be making more videos than just my weekly ones. So feel free to leave a comment suggesting what I should do. But other than that, that is it. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.